Cobra Kai Season 5 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important. If you weren't caught up to the point where I am, you're watching Cobra Kai, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Cobra Kai Season 5, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called Ouroboros. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. We start off with Terry Silver at the airport. Sensei Kim Da-yoon arrives. Terry Silver tells her John Kreese is no longer with Cobra Kai. She's brought the best senseis her dojo has to offer. Johnny says it's been a week. Chosen says Daniel-san must have time to heal. Daniel all of a sudden gets up and says he's out of this thing with Terry Silver and wants to live a normal life, I guess, and decides he wants to go to work at the car dealership. Tori goes to visit John Kreese again, and she tells John Kreese that Mr. LaRusso got hurt really bad, and Kreese says that he has a plan to get out of the prison. Devin is training at the dojo, and Terry Silver is taking it over from Sensei Rosenthal. Changes all for the better, says Terry Silver. Topenga Karate has been taking losses left and right. Tyron Woodley is one of the senseis. He's a former UFC welterweight champion of the world, and he plays Sensei Odell. And Tori has to stay there instead of going with Terry Silver. Johnny says he's going to go down to Topenga Karate and beat his ponytail ass. Awesome line. And Chosen goes with Johnny. Somebody takes Kreese's Jello in prison. He's kind of getting bullied in prison, essentially. And John Kreese talks to the prison psychologist or the doctor. He tells her he enjoys their time together. He finds the sessions very helpful. Tori teaches Devin how to put all of her strength into her hands. It's a process, though. She can't do it overnight, but she starts doing it the correct way. Chosen and Daniel talk about I mistyped. Chosen and Johnny talk about all their Daniel moments. I put Chosen and Daniel. Just things that have happened between Johnny and Daniel, and Chosen and Daniel from Karate Kid Part 2 and Karate Kid Part 1. John Kreese gets his early release denied. The doctor didn't believe any of his bullshit. She's heard that shit before, and she knew that he was feeding her a line of bullshit. Tori is taught the way of the fist, something that Terry Silver had taught Daniel in Karate Kid Part 3. And John Kreese talks about losing the love of his life to the doctor, and he sees random people in this, and then we also see different flashbacks. And Chosen and Johnny beat up one of Silver's senseis at the Cobra Kai dojo. Devin goes to train at the main Cobra Kai dojo. She wants to learn more from Tori, Chosen says. Sam says that Mr. Miyagi wouldn't walk away from this fight, and that Daniel will soon realize that. John Kreese beats up the prison guy that was kind of a bully that took his Jello, and says, from now on, you're going to give me Jello. Amanda takes Daniel to Miyagi's room at the Miyagi-Do place and says, Daniel says that I don't go in there, but he does. And Amanda says that the night before her and Daniel got married, she went to talk to Mr. Miyagi. She says standing up to Terry Silver is the right thing to do. And then Robbie and Sam are also there. Robbie says he should have listened to Daniel about Cobra Kai. We need to stop Cobra Kai, Robbie says. Sam says it's time for all of us to join the fight. And then they go outside, and everybody at Miyagi-Do is there, including Johnny and Chosen. So that was an epic end to the episode. I love the fact that Johnny and Daniel seem to be working together. And typically when that happens, they break up like the episode later, and then they'll get back together. but they seem to be on the same page now, so I really like that. And Chosen has been such a great addition to this season as a main cast member, not just a cameo appearance in one episode. So I really liked it. Not as good as the previous one, I think. Or no, the earlier ones. There was 2 episodes that I really liked in the beginning. But I'm going to give this episode an 8.6 out of 10. I did think it was really good. The standout characters in this episode, you've got Tori, you've got John Kreese, you've got Sam, who is my least favorite character, but she was good in this episode, Amanda, Johnny, and of course Chosen, who's the character of the season, in my opinion. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Cobra Kai or any of the Karate Kid movies starring Ralph Macchio, and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out with the algorithm. Share the video with anybody you want, or put the video on any of your social media platforms. Sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Cobra Kai. What would you rate the episode, and who would you choose to be your standout character or characters of this episode? And then last but of course not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, share your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return. Quiet!